Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Falcon Gaming. We're playing a bit of World of Tanks. I am back from my week's leave. It was the annual hunting trip that me and a few friends go on. And yeah, got back on Saturday afternoon. Sunday afternoon, took all the animals that we shot for processing. So unsure how it works in the rest of the world. I know in Europe the wild boar hunts, etc., all the meat, etc., is used, and in the States a lot of the people carry out the back straps, the legs, etc., the best cuts. Anyway, loaded up all the tanks and saw this new PvE mode and decided I'll give a few tries, a few shots. Pun excluded. Sorry, I'm still very tired, and yesterday I had to go back to the office and actually work for a living, and played one or two of the games, got the hang of it, and this is one of the better ones. This is the Western Front, I think, and I'm in a Covenanter. Not the best tank ever. If you look at the Tank Museum's commentary, there was either one. I think this one, these tanks were so bad that they never saw actual service. They were used for home guard, etc., in the British Isles, the United Kingdom. Anyway, quite liking the new mode. It's a little bit of a bummer that you can't make any credits on it. You have to obviously grind 2,000 marks or 2,000 points or whatever they call it to get a improved loading device or a improved gun lane drive if you do the Eastern Front and play the Russian tanks, etc. A couple other guys playing with me here already on what looks like a level 2, and then you get a tier 4 tank or M4 or a Wolverine. I'm not there yet. I haven't been playing that much. Been playing a little bit of Apex and actually just resting and recovering a lot. You would be surprised how much laundry accumulates when you're out in the bush for a week. And I'm not talking just dirty sort of underwear. I'm talking pants where we shot, for example, a warthog. Warthog a little bit badly shot, and through the ribs out to the front leg. Obviously punctured a heart, and this thing was bleeding like the proverbial stuck pig. Bleeding. Sorry, I'm still very, very tired. It was also nearly a what was it, 600-mile, 1,000-kilometer drive each way. Me and a friend went in his pickup truck and shared the driving. Otherwise, it gets a little bit fatigued. We do have some very strict speed limits in South Africa, and I wouldn't say they're enforced to the point of the States where it is demerits or point system like in the UK. Here the guys just, they'll find the living daylights out of you. Anyway, can look, the premium ammo seems to be free. I'm at an ammo reload station here, so dab that 2 key like a douchebag. Now, I know I'm the worst person when it comes to high tier games, tier 9, tier 10, and everybody is just sort of spamming the 2 key. But in this sort of instance, this stuff is free, so use it. Limited amounts, but luckily I'm at one of these respawn points, so it respawns fairly well. There's a tiger, obviously a little red skull that's saying to me, but you're way outmatched. Quite a nice feature. Every segment or tank class, whatever you choose, has a different ability. Oh, enemy bombers approaching. This is one of the things I don't like very much, but it's alright. Covenanter is a fast tank, and I skedaddle out of the zone. Have a look around. Okay, you guys can stop bombing now. Thank you. Bad enough. It's actually quite a nicely designed tank, I must say. I do enjoy the tank. Played it a little bit when I was going up the British line. Obviously, I've gone to the Conqueror. The tier 9 that I've been featuring in some of the players. Oh, there's a little look. No, these things are fairly easy to shoot. Put a few shots in it. Gentleman here on the left hand side with me is also fairly good. He's obviously using one of his other selections, which is a little medium tank. Managed to pop a Panzer II there. Put shell after shell in these things. And hopefully we'll... Ah, okay. Panzer III destroyed. So now he comes to resupply. Anyway, yeah, I do like the waves. Right in the beginning, some of the matches that shows the teams didn't quite know what was going on. The mode was very new. Tried to hit on some of the tigers and panthers that come on later, and not to strategically use the abilities like the minefield. I'm just creating a big line of mines here. A little bit later in the match, I'll move up in between the buildings and lay some there, because that seems to be a big thoroughfare for a lot of the tanks. Get behind this bunker, see if I can get a few shots on these things. Oh, he's popped, but I'm spotted as he explodes. See if I can get a shot or two into him, and he's done. So as the game mode obviously progresses, people get a bit of a better idea. And I must say, the loading module that you can get, for lack of a better term, is a 12.5% module. Way better than the 5% normal one that you can put on. And I think it's actually quite worth the grind. I will definitely be grinding it, and then I will put it possibly in a Leopard PTA when I get it, the tier 10. Maybe in my Object 140 when I've finished grinding that. Unfortunately, like I said, no credits here. So 5 Panthers, these are a bit of a pain to shoot. But the M4s are able to deal with it, and then I try and keep this one tracked the whole time, and just blind firing where I saw it last. The other Panther is taken care of. Can't see him anymore, not sure if I'm hitting anything. Oh, I penetrated. And he spots me. Yeah, time to hide bush. Oh, hide bunker. But we've got 2 of them down. Third one is very low. I can't get a shot through the brick. Turn around and let's go and see. Maybe like an adult movie star, I can get a shot in from behind. Yeah, I'm very tired. Okay, ouch, he sees me. Time to back off. And as you can see, they got a fairly big heat pull. Oh, he tracks me. I'm managing to keep him tracked there. And the idea behind obviously keeping him tracked is just so that the rest of my team can actually sit and put some shells in from behind, or the M4s can pop him anywhere where they can actually get a shot at. So I need to move. Maybe I can get a shot off. Frickin' hell. Yes, I get the kill. And Panthers are done. So, like I said, the first few games I played, people were a little bit stupid, tried to take these things head on. Oh, more bombers on the way. I plant the minefield right here where everybody seems to be coming through, and I try and skedaddle. Ouch, I'm tracked. I repair the tracks. And let's skedaddle out, but it's obviously overlapping bombs. And I'm tracked again. Suppose it's not the worst thing that can happen. Anyway, as I was saying about the trip, well rested. We had a cold front move through, a weather front, so might not have been Canada temperatures, but most days the mornings was about -3. If you're on the back of a pickup truck sitting there going to the hunting spots, we had -8 wind chill factor on the Kestrel weather meter. So a cold, definitely not warm, comfortable hiking weather. Had all my long clothes out, and like I said, some of it gets messed on, and there's no washing facility, so you either wear the thing with the blood on the pants or you change pants. And sometimes I ran out of pants. Had to wear 1 or 2 twice in a row. Terrible, I know. But like with any of these trips, as long as you change your socks and your underwear, you should be alright. So this little guy wants to flank my teammate, and I decide, no, Panzer, you shall not kill teammate, you shall get exploded. Right. Very, very low health on me here. I decide, see if I can lay some mines here. I saw a couple of them come through. Almost get myself trapped into these obstacles. And get out. Oh. Good couple of Stugs and Panzer IVs over there. My team is doing quite well. Alright, let's see. What can I do here? That's a Stug. And he changes his attention to me, and it's time for me to get out. Snapshot. Armor not penetrated. Oh, and I drive straight into another one. Okay, it's time to get out. He's tracked, so I decide keep him tracked. Maybe those buildings will protect me, but just not enough protection on the buildings, and I lose my first tank. Really nice thing about this gaming mode is you get 3 tanks, and as you can see, I decided to take the Crusader, the medium tank they give me. Obviously, as you rank up, for lack of a better term, in rank 2 you get better tanks, rank 3 I suppose you get better tanks, but right now I'm still grinding through rank 1. So, Crusader, let's go see. Dab the 2 key. I mean, this stuff is in theory for free. And I think a lot of people actually forget about that part. So, whole bunch of Luchses, Panzer IIIs, and Stugs. Stug was a fantastic tank. I think I had like 5,000 games in mine or something. Really enjoyed it. Hide behind the bush. This dude's driving in front of me. You need to not get the bush to go invisible, otherwise they will spot you. But because of his spotting, see, in the moment he's out of the bush, he sees me. But they're not exactly the most dangerous tanks here. I can put a little bit of hurt on you, but it's not like the Tiger 1 and the Panthers. Anyway, let's grab some ammo. Didn't really get a good supply there. Ow! Oh, so there was one behind. But my teammate took care of it, and time to get into the fight here. See what I can do. Anyway, as I was saying, the trip, 600 miles each way, ended up shooting 2 fallow deer and 2 warthogs. So warthog, think of your wild pigs in Texas, etc. Except this is a proper warthog. Pumbaa, Timon. Didn't shoot Timon, shot a couple of Pumbas. Those things, if you know the Texas pigs, pretty much the same breeding speed. Ow. Get shot there by the Stug. Better retreat. The breeding veracity, I don't know how to term it better. But anyway, so, and they destroy farmlands along with bush pigs quite seriously. So the farmers actually gave us the carcasses for free. We didn't have to pay for them because they're seen as vermin, and they just want us to take as many as we can. So I get in behind the Stug, I do my adult movie star thing, and I start putting shots into him, and he gets taken out by a teammate. Good. Now, I've got mines. Let me lay some mines there. They will keep coming through there. Maybe it'll pop 1 or 2 of them. And I'm in behind. Yes. Track him. Gets popped. And we're down to the last waves. Last wave. There's no multiple in last waves. Attack survive 6. 1 more attack to go. 4 Panzer IVs and 3 Tigers. Now, in some of the previous matches, this is where we completely messed up before everybody learned. Take the Panzers out quickly and track the Tigers if you can. If you're a weak gun like me, then just keep the Tiger tracked. One of these M4s, like on my right side, will get in behind him, shoot him in the weak spots. They tend to burn quite easily as well, I noticed. So 9 premium rounds left, restocking a little bit. See, for example, there. So I'm doing next to no damage on this poor Tiger, but putting one shot after another in where I can. Every little bit helps. And he's been tracked again, and now I can get side shots into him. And again, it's so little damage, but it's fine. Alright. It's a Panzer IV here. I don't know why that one missed. Managed to destroy him. Now we can concentrate on the right side. That's also where I laid that minefield. Well, I laid multiple minefields there, so hopefully one or two of them will hit that. Somebody's called in an airstrike on him. And now I can try, but he spots me, and I can try shoot him, and I'm immediately on fire and blown up by him. But he's very, very low health. Select my last vehicle, Crusader, and I see a couple of my team spawning here, so I think, okay, let's spawn there. Anyway, as I said, while talking between the trip and the gameplay, trip was fantastic. Shot a couple of Pumbas and fallow deer. Now in South Africa, fallow deer is actually not it's not an indigenous species, so it's seen again as an invasive species, which means the permits to shoot them is very relaxed, and you can even shoot them at night under artificial light, something which you're usually not allowed to with an indigenous species, like for example a springbuck or a kudu or something like that. So, good trip overall. Now, as we finish off this last tiger, we obviously win the match. Defense shield is still at 10. I used up all 3 mat tanks, but fun game mode, fun trip, and as soon as I can, I will start uploading some more footage, more Apex gameplay, and more World of Tanks. Until then, see you soon. Cheers, guys.